again, Kristen David here. We are celebrating our first year in business for Upleveling Your Business. Thank you for joining me. We've got champagne, balloons, flowers, lots of fun, and I am going to share with you how I did it. How I went from 1 year ago, August 2nd, 2019, to at $0, hustled my ass, got my first clients in month one, and hit my goal of 10,000 in month one. And then from there, I went up and I went up and I went up. And then we just finished month 12, July, at over $100,000 collected in July alone. It's been an absolute amazing, amazing celebration. In fact, we have been having just so many great things happen. We've built such an amazing team. So I'm glad you're with me. Listen, I'm going to actually check in on the Facebook Live, see what's going on here, and see if I can answer any questions, see what's happening. I'm super excited that you're with me. And, let me get some champagne going. Looks like we've got some people on. And Argyle Champagne, one of my faves from the state of Oregon. Actually, it's sparkling wine to be technically correct. But always a good time and always fun to make a little mess. All right. This is part of the celebration, guys. This is part of the fun. You got to remember to enjoy the victories and celebrate and take the time to enjoy those wins. So, couple of great things. I want to talk about the fact that there is an abundance in this world. There's always more clients. There's more opportunities. There's always plenty to go around. All you have to do is set your goals and make it happen. So cheers to all of you that have been on this amazing journey with me, who have been here and helping me, supporting me, even whether it's just with likes and loves on social media or with my clients and my team. Cheers to all of you for helping make this happen. The sweet taste of success. All right, so we're gonna have the Q&A open. We're gonna be chatting. We're gonna be answering questions all day long. This is just a fun thing. Not all day. Okay, for an hour. We're gonna have fun. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about what we've done to make this happen and how we went from $0 to $100,000 a month. That's a $1.2 million run rate. That's why we're celebrating with the balloons and the flowers. It's been just such an incredible year. And in fact, not only that, we have a special piece of music written for us especially called Upleveling Triumph by Solo Hands Music. We're gonna play. Super, super excited. I'm going to break this song down for you because it talks about the life cycle of a business owner. It literally, the momentum of the music is that hustle in the beginning, and then you get into your rhythm and you build your team. That's what's important about building a successful business. All right, so just jumping over to see, be sure and give us lots of likes and thumbs ups and questions. We're here to help and to kind of build this as we go. Awesome. I see a bunch of people. Michael Reyes, Nicole, Marie. Awesome. Hey, Robert. Robert's got his book coming out in a couple days. Little call out for alpha couples. Super excited. August 4th. Everybody should go out and buy a copy. It's going to be fabulous. I've already gotten to read the book, so I'm already a little prejudiced because it's so amazing. But yeah, get your copy, everybody. So let's settle down for a minute and let's talk a little bit about what life is like as a business owner. You're busy, busy, busy. You're doing 100 things at once. And the most important part of this, guys, is you got to get a little organized. A little planning goes a long ways. That's what our Upleveling Your Business logo is all about. In fact, we've been doing lots with our logo, lots with our materials. So a little planning goes a long way. That's that first pillar. Second pillar, marketing and sales. You gotta nail that part. That's so crucial. The third pillar is management. As you grow, the day-to-day operations, the hiring of the team, those policies and procedures, absolutely crucial. And as you grow bigger, you've got to be meticulous with your financial controls. You have to make sure that it stays stable, that it's profitable. Don't just grow a business and grow revenue and grow your expenses as well. You got to make sure there's a healthy profit margin. Profit isn't a bad word. It's what lets you do more things. It's what gives you opportunity to plug more money into marketing, to hire more great people. I have got such an amazing team so far, 11 people in addition to myself already after just 1 year. Now, not everybody is full-time, but I'm gonna walk you through how I did it, what the order was. We're gonna go through a little time zone, little time lapse of the year, not too long, but I want you to see what was the journey, what were the points where I had to pivot, because trust me, there were plenty, spoiler alert, there were plenty of times we had to pivot. What we thought was gonna work didn't work. We had to improvise, find something else. That's been a big part of this. So, awesome. I see Robert Solano. Robert, can you throw the link in there to your book as well? I would love that so they can grab a copy if anybody doesn't yet have a pre-order copy. Cool. So how did I do it? Let's talk about the beginning. Day one, I started off with a business plan. I sat down in plain English and decided how much money did I want to make and over what time frame. And I came up with 12 months, 24 months, and I laid out where I wanted to be. I knew I wanted to write and publish a book in the first 6 months or so. I knew that I wanted to get an online membership site up and running. I knew I wanted to sell systems programs, those policies and procedures that are so close to my heart because they helped find my freedom in my own business. And we were going out there and we were trying to build something, but I needed to have it down on paper, at least a guesstimate. Now, that business plan changed many, many times over the 12 months, but it was always there. It always gave me that guidance. Cool, cool. Thank you, Zyra. I see Becky's on. Megan, awesome, you guys. So we're gonna, in fact, Solo Hands music. We got a little special music that was written just for Upleveling Your Business. Super excited about that in a little bit. But let me finish taking you through that first month. We had to have that business plan, some kind of a plan of who are we gonna hire quarter by quarter? What were the milestones? When would I need more coaches for the coaching program? Because my time is limited. If I was gonna run this business, I couldn't be doing all the work myself. With that said, you need cash flow, right? So you gotta hustle, you gotta do what you gotta do. Number two, before I opened for business, I sat there writing out a marketing plan. I wanted to go big, I wanted to tell everyone, but I gotta tell you, I had to start with a YouTube channel with 0 subscribers. I had to wipe out a bunch of things I had done in the past and start fresh. I had no mailing list. 0. I think my first people on my mailing list were my mom, my best friend, my family members, my friends, right? And then I started, and my significant other, and we started building that list, and month by month it grew. We now have over 600 at last count just on active newsletter mailing list, which I'm pretty excited about. I would rather have a lower number with high quality people than just everybody under the sun. So we started with a marketing plan. We worked through, Sherry, you're saying we need a Yoda in here. I know a few of you were thinking of that. We thought about getting a Yoda, but with the pandemic, 6 feet away, maybe not the best, especially if he's one of those touchy, feely Yodas. For those of you that were there last year at my send-off party from How to Manage a Small Law Firm, there was a Yoda. We had a lot of fun. So Yoda's been living on within my career, let's just say. But no Yoda today, guys. Sorry about that. But so we started with a business plan. We started with a marketing plan. Lots and lots and lots of social media. Because I knew that my busy business owners were still touching social media. I knew that all the people that knew me, liked me, and trusted me, that had been in my 4-day workshops, that had been in my 2-day workshops, they all would help refer business to me. So I made that part of my marketing plan. I made use. Now, another thing I did that we usually say, build a business name that's not your name. But everybody knew me personally. So I went ahead and called it the Kristen David for the first year. Now we're starting to phase that out. So it's just the Upleveling Your Business name, because now I've got 11 amazing team members. I've got 3 other coaches on our team. We've got a marketing coach who's amazing. Nicole's a badass. We've got a sales coach, Theophan. Everyone raves about him. Spending 2 months getting on the phone with him, building out the sales systems manual, doing the trainings, building the scripts. Everyone is over the moon. Theophan is an absolute rock star. And then we've got Victoria, who is both coach but also a certified exit planner, working with our clients, helping them build an exit plan so they can sell their business like she has done multiple times, like I have done. So we're really building this team, and I knew we were building it, and I knew we wanted a name, not just Kristen David. So we built that into the plan. So as we built it, so business plan, marketing plan, and execution, just freaking go for it, right? Like Napoleon Hill says, you gotta just have that burning desire and make it happen. So in month 1, it was hustle, hustle, hustle. Hustle, hustle, market, market, sell, sell, sell. Now, some of the things I did were for $500. Some of the things I did were for $7,500. So you've got to just balance. I knew that I needed to find that happy medium between helping people in small ways and helping people in big, impactful ways. So we built out the coaching program. We built out the membership site in month 1. And I got to tell you, the membership site didn't do much. I thought I would have like 50 people sign up right away. It's only $197. I built out a bunch of material in there. And crickets, right? This was one of those times when I had to improvise and I had to modify, pivot, and modify the business plan because wasn't getting that revenue, wasn't getting all those people in the door that I thought I was going to get on the membership site. So we had to change things up a little. That's a good thing. Remember, you fail your way to success. Every step forward is a step in the right direction towards success. So every failure tells you you're one step closer. So whenever you're doing anything in life, if it doesn't go as planned, whether it's doing a marketing or hiring a person, remember, it's just part of your journey. It's going to make you stronger and better. All right, I see a ton of people on. I'm so blessed, and thank you so much all for joining me. It has been such an incredible journey. This couldn't have happened without all the people that support just what I'm doing, helping me get the message out there. Busy business owners need help building thriving, profitable businesses with systems. A lot of people are very successful in one part of their business, but the rest is really clunky. And so they need to get those systems in place to help it run smoothly. And so thank you to all of you for joining me today to help me celebrate the 1-year anniversary. Super excited. I got my glasses on. I got my ready to party. So listen, I want to actually play something for you. This is a song by Solo Hands Music. Who has amazing little stickers, all kinds of stuff, solohandsmusic.com. You can sign up for the newsletter. Every Saturday there's a premiere. And one of the cool things that we've done, oh, actually I need the music. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Had to find my cell phone, guys. All right. Oh, and it doesn't like my glasses on my face. It's kind of like those, when you're out in public and you grab your cell phone, you get your mask on and you can't get your phone to work. We've all been there, right? I was out there yesterday. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about this piece of music. So the music has 3 parts. This was written by my significant other, AKA Solo Hands Music. And the introduction is in themes with horns and trumpets and French horns. The middle section is oboe and flute. And then with some percussion, and then there's a return to the initial theme, and it just kind of builds. So in terms of up-leveling your business, in terms of building this into something amazing, it starts off with, in the beginning, this incredible amount of activity, dashing around. This is the life of an entrepreneur, right? When you're running, you're doing a little bit of everything, and you've got the oboe, and you start to, like, you've got everything coming together. And then you get into that section where you're starting to build a team. You're starting to, like, bring people in, and the music starts to come together. There's like a flute oboe duet portion in here. And then there's like this little percussion every now and then. Those are like those drives, like that monthly marketing drive, right? That is totally crazy and fun. And then it comes back to that original theme. And so I'm just gonna, and the end part, like, it brings it all together with the whole team. So in the first half of the year, I only had a few people on my team, couple of marketing team and admin team people. It wasn't until the late fall, winter time that I started bringing in the coaches to help me. And then in this last couple months, it's really culminated in a client happiness coordinator who's amazing, and I'm going to share more about, my client engagement specialist, like just a whole lot more robustness to my team. So I'm just going to look at the awesome. Oh, nuggets. Yes, plenty of nuggets to come. Awesome, guys. Okay, so I'm going to play this as loud as I can, and we're going to enjoy it. Okay, I'm just pausing it real quick. I hope you guys could hear the music well. I am trying to keep it next to the microphone. But this is the part where the team's starting to work together, and there's these little percussion pops that are pushing, driving forward with marketing, because you can't lose sight of the marketing. You gotta be actually moving this whole thing going as your team starts to work together, right? Okay, a little bit more, guys. there you guys go. That was the Upleveling Triumph song written specially for us by Solo Hands Music. Super excited. It will forever be one of my favorite songs. Just that first year's growth, the build, the hustle by yourself, the bringing your team together, continuing to market, and then at the end, it all comes in with a stronger, united team. And that's how I feel right now. Blessed with this amazing team. So let me check on what's going on over here in the chat. I see lots of great stuff. Awesome. No one's having to drag me on the dance floor. Nope, this is music that gets me going. Thanks, Becky. Yes, you guys, it's just been such an incredible year. So let me keep going on this journey. And at the end of this hour, we're going to open it up for you to ask any questions. Ask me how I did it. How did I go from $0 to $100,000 a month in 12 months? So part of this was building this team. So first thing first, we brought in that couple of admin people. They were virtuals. They were helping me part-time. Couple of marketing people, like a marketing assistant. You guys hear me talk all the time. The path to freedom is get organized with your systems. Make sure you have some good financial systems so all your money doesn't go back out the door. And then make sure you have a marketing assistant on your team. That marketing assistant is going to crank that marketing wheel for you because it's exhausting to try to do it all yourself. So our marketing assistant, she gets in, she sends me about the 20th of the month, the entire social media calendar for the month ahead. And I go through and edit, make some changes. We map out the planned social media. I'm a big believer of 1/3 of the time you educate what you do, 1/3 of the time you resonate, and 1/3 of the time you have a call to action. You guys see my social media everywhere, right? I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, constantly doing YouTube videos and promoting them all over. It's all very easy when you've got a marketing assistant cranking that wheel. And guess what? Every week when the new blog comes out, the marketing assistant takes it and pulls snippets and makes new social media posts out of it. Every time I do a YouTube, every time I do a Facebook Live, within an hour, my marketing assistant goes in, sends it over to rev.com to be transcribed, and then pulls snippets out of it to create more social media posts. Guys, this is all happening, and all I do is see like the final version before it goes uploaded to Meet Edgar. And all I do is yes, ooh, can we tweak this? That's it. My time is like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. That's what I want for you. Get a good marketing assistant, get someone that's like putting it on, building it for you. So much opportunity here, guys, for being able to leverage yourself. I couldn't be on all those social media platforms if it was me doing it all. That's exhausting. So in the early fall, September, October, I really went big with publicity. I got my name published in all kinds of areas. If you haven't been to our website, thekristendavid.com, go to the media and press page. I actually laid that page out. I based it off of a David Nagel media page. And I was like, here are all the places I want to be. I, Kristen David, want to have been published in all these different magazines, on all these different platforms. I want to be on all these different podcasts. And then starting in September, I went after it. I responded to HARO requests, help a reporter out. We reached out to different media, like Business Women Media, got my article that I pitched, an article called Kick the B Word to the Curb, the bitch word, right? And they accepted it. And so I finished writing the article and it got published, a lot of publicity. There was an article in Authority Magazine about me being relentless. And that is a feeder into Entrepreneur and Inc. magazine, which is part of my goals. I started pushing hard. I got my name out there. Now, you gotta have a plan, otherwise you spin your wheels. So it was back to that marketing plan that told me what I needed to be doing month by month, week by week. So I knew where I needed to spend my precious time. Another key element is repurposing. For those of you that bought, yay, thank you, my marketing assistant package. It's a whole package on how to hire, onboard, and work with a marketing assistant. One of the marketing activities is all about repurposing your content and how the marketing assistant can do that for you so that you don't have to constantly be creating. Practice what I preach, guys. Guess what my marketing assistant does? She takes and repurposes a ton of my stuff. So that's what's allowed me to leverage and use so much. If you've gotten an email from me, you know that at the bottom of every email signature, it talks about my book and it talks about what is the newest media release, i.e., was it an article that I was published in? Was it a podcast I was on, right? Every 2 weeks, we change that up, every 3 weeks. So you're always staying relevant. You're always keeping your audience apprised of what you're doing. That was key in those first couple of months when I didn't have much income, right? That $10,000 a month one went to expenses. That $20,000 a month two, it was going to expenses, and I needed to keep building fast. But I knew where I was going. I was writing my book and I was building. And by November, I was like, wow, I need another coach already. I didn't expect to hire a new coach until first quarter. And by November, I knew I needed help. And that's important, guys. You got to get yourself out of the technical role. You got to find someone else that's going to help you get that done. So, money, 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 Jenny. Absolutely. That's, repurposing, leveraging your time. That's what's going to help you make more money, greater profits without killing yourself in the process. So I literally was at a dinner party with a bunch of friends. I was with Julie Boyer, Ryan Capps, Dick Erath, CJ David Erath, and Scotty Sutherland. And we were having this nice dinner. And Ryan says to me, Kristen, what do you need help with in your business right now? What do you most need? And I was like, I need a coach. I need somebody to get in here and help me with being able to service and give our clients what they need, help on marketing and sales and all these elements. And he goes, well, I know somebody. I know an executive coach. Let me introduce the two of you. And we had our first call. We talked by Zoom. We had another one. We vetted. I went and saw his whole sales program, went through his S3 selling system. He came over, checked out our business mastery college, went through it all. Now, here's a key, guys, for hiring. Vet the people you're thinking about hiring. Don't just hire out of necessity. Don't just hire because you're wanting to get something else done. All right. Did I just lose feed? I don't know. Can you, Robert? I just heard it click, but no, maybe we're good. I don't know. Maybe we're good, guys. Sorry. Looked like it paused for a minute. Didn't know what happened. All right. So when you're hiring, you got to really vet. Oh, it says press start now button to prepare for movie shooting. Uh-oh, guys. Not sure what happened. Yikes. Yes, no? We've lost video. Hang tight. I'm coming back. Oh, you can hear us. All right, guys. Not sure what happened with our video feed. We might just sit down. Hold on, guys. Nothing like the party getting started when something goes crazy, but that's part of life, right? That's part of running a business. Awesome, guys. I am going to be right back with video in just a second. Hold on. We're trying one more thing. Otherwise, I'll switch to the camera. Good now? I'm back? Awesome. I can't see my video anymore, but you guys say I'm back. Cool. Something's going on. There you are. Okay. Says we're good now. Awesome, guys. Nothing like, tech difficulties every now and then. Thank goodness I'm not here alone doing it myself. But, you roll with it, right? You just enjoy. So part of the journey, guys, was all about growing my team. And that meant bringing in lots of people and having lots of fun and bringing the right people with the right personalities and the right experience to join my team. So That is a big part that I encourage all of you to do when you're hiring. And it starts with, let's hear it, drum roll, a job description. How many of you have hired someone without a job description? Unfortunately, it happens all the time. And no judgment zone. I used to do it in my law firm business before I learned how. But every single position I've hired in this business has had a job description. I knew what I wanted. I knew what the characteristics were, the personalities I was looking for. And that's what has helped me find a badass superstar team. So for instance, Victoria, I've worked with her for years. I knew that she was awesome. I knew she had coaching experience. I knew she had an exit planning certificate. I knew that she had all the characteristics I wanted. That was an easy one. Nicole's our marketing coach. She's amazing. She used to do done for you marketing and do a lot of go in and do projects for clients. And now she's got an online marketing program. And I met Nicole through her podcast, Bubbles and Biz. Go figure, guys, Bubbles and Business. Of course, I'm going to want to be on that podcast, right? And so we jumped on. We had such a great time together. We started talking. After 3 or 4 phone calls, I said, have you ever done any coaching? Would you be interested in coming over as a consultant and doing a little work? And we went back and forth and we vetted and we danced and we talked and we did more vetting before I ever brought her in full time. Well, not full time, but part time. Brought her in to actually work with my clients. So super excited about Nicole. She's a superstar and has really been able to help give me some ability to say, client, you need to work on your marketing plan. You need to work on your website or your social media. Why don't you work with Nicole for a couple months? Why don't you guys just hone in on that element? Everything else is working well. Let's get your marketing fine-tuned. And that's been amazing. Same with Theophan. I'm able to say, hey, client, why don't you work on sales? We need to get you out of that piece. We need to make sure you've got the scripts, the templates, the flow charts, the sales systems manual, so that anybody on your team could literally step in and practically do it, so that the owner isn't the one that's stuck being the bottleneck all the time. So we built this team, and as the spring moved on, guess what? Our revenues started going up, right? And there were times every month I would have a certain area that I would want to hit a revenue number, and I would hustle. There were times that I had to get on the phone and beat down the bushes and check in on people that I hadn't talked to in 2 or 3 months, people that said, no, I'm not ready. I'm going to do a different coaching program. I talked to dentists and chiropractors and tech people and online coaches, all kinds of business owners. Now, keep in mind, my audience, my ideal audience avatar is Paula the professional, right? Someone who's got a business between 800,000 and 6 million. Someone that's been doing this for a while, but needs to build those systems. But you know what, folks? When you gotta hustle, you gotta hustle. And you will get in there and just start talking to everyone and look for opportunities to make their life better. And there were several months. That's how I met my financial goal, was literally getting on, chatting with everyone. So you got to do what you got to do. You got to set your sights. One of my favorite quotes by Napoleon Hill was, what the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. And I totally believe in that one. You stay focused. If you believe it, you're going to make it happen. So that's gets us all the way up until about the second quarter, guys. So let's take a little break and do a little fun, and I'll see if there's some questions over here. Hustle, it's a gimme on bingo. Yeah, Nuggets is on that bingo card. You guys, for those that don't know, I used to stand up in front of audiences and do these different presentations, and they had this alleged bingo card, and it had words like nugget and hustle and different things, and relentless, I think, was on there. And whenever I'd say these words, they'd be able to check it off on their bingo card, right? A little fun in the audience, a little audience participation. We're going to have to do that again. Yes, it's a Facebook Live, Marjorie. You'll be able to go back and watch the beginning. We're having fun. I'm telling the story of how I went from zero to $100,000 a month in 12 months and how all of you can do it too. How it's a matter of getting your planning and priorities straight and a good amount of hustle, all right? So I just wanted to say again, you guys, thank you for being on this journey with me. For my clients, you guys got a whole bunch of cool stuff. You guys got like a rocket book. For those of you that don't know, rocket books it's a little notebook that you write in with a pen, and then you take a picture and it uploads to Evernote or your computer. It can even translate your handwriting into typed text. Rocket books are great for those of us that like to, make our notes with pen and paper still, but now you can actually upload it so that your team can read it or your assistant can now know what to work on. We had some champagne dreams, little gummy bears, because, everybody needs a little Brut and Rosé in their life, in my book. And I really believe in the fact that everyone is on this journey together, and all of the clients, all of the people on my team, and we wanted you to be part of this celebration. So that's why we sent these big boxes with a balloon in it. We had a card. Some of you may or may not have found we didn't put it in the card, but they had these butterflies that would fly out and scare the heck out of some people, apparently. Everything's branded. We threw in a couple of bookmarks from my book. Always good to kind of share, just little stuff. You guys, it's so easy to, help create raving fans and show your appreciation. And I've got a lot of gratitude from my heart for all the people that have helped me make this possible, have helped me, just even the likes and the loves on social media and supporting has been incredible. It makes me smile when I see you guys, give me that little thumbs up, and just knowing that you're there, you're doing your own thing. That's awesome. But guess what? You all know busy business owners that need my help. Non-attorneys, CPAs, professionals, doctors, dentists, chiropractors, send them my way. We got a VIP referral program. We're going to take good care of them on your behalf. And you get bonus items every time you send somebody my way. You get 4 workbooks. And after enough referrals, you earn an hour laser strategy session. So little plug for our VIP referral program, just because you guys are all the key to what has made me successful, to made this business be where it is and positioned for the next 24 months or so, next 36 months. So cool. Jenny says, I hope you're writing those bingo ideas in your rocket book. Nope. Marcella, my executive assistant who's watching, is writing them in. Our Evernote is most likely where she's putting them. So we're having fun. Cool, guys. We're going to be opening up for some questions here in a little bit, guys. So don't hesitate to start asking questions. I just want to finish with the story. I'm going to get a little more champagne. If I can hand off my champagne glass to my significant other who's here helping me. Actually, maybe I'll have a drink of tea while we're at it. Awesome. So yes, for my clients and people that have worked with me through the year, we sent lots of care packages. And to my team, we sent big gift baskets filled with fruits and cheeses, beautiful basket, and rocket books as well, because I wanted my team to know that they're part of this journey and they are an important part of where we are and where we're going. So cheers to all of you. Once again, this celebration is as much for all of you as it is for me. And the balloons, all the fun, it's all to celebrate those victories, right? Don't just rush on to the next one, which we're very often likely to do. Every now and then you got to slow down and enjoy life and enjoy the celebration of hitting those milestones. So cheers to all of you. All right. So back to the story of how I got to $100,000 months. We started with the membership site, And we knew that we wanted to build something. I knew part of my dream and vision is to build it up so there's eventually going to be 15 plus coaches that will each train a different segment of different concepts. We've got to build your culture masterclass already that I did. I'm working with Theophan on doing a sales coaching portion. We're working on a bunch of different ones. And the goal, guys, is that busy business owners need bite-sized nuggets. They need to get in, figure out what to do, get the checklist, and go do it and execute. Termination, that stuff happens at like 9 at night. You're like, okay, this has to happen. And so you're jumping in and you're like, oh, I don't have a checklist. I don't have anything. Oh, great. Business Mastery College has that, right? So that we give everyone the tools they need. It's got all the webinars. Every month I do a monthly webinar. I do those for a couple of purposes, guys. Every month, the second Thursday of the month, we do a live webinar. A, it forces me to jump up and do it. B, it gives me content to put in the Business Mastery College. And C, it often gives me content to create an evergreen webinar. So one of the favorites has been the how to attract top talent and how you need to be starting months in advance, positioning your business so that you get the best of the best coming to your business, applying for those jobs. Another favorite one was back in December. We did the how to write a business plan in 60 minutes. And we turned that webinar into an evergreen webinar. You can still go on and look at it. Just go to our webpage, uplevelingyourbusiness.com, resources, and there it is the link. Business plan in 60 minutes. Comes with a free template, download fillable PDF to write, and you follow the video for 60 minutes and you will have a basic business plan built. Like, don't make it more difficult than it needs to be. Just get started, guys. And that has been a favorite. We advertised that out to a bunch of dentists, got a ton of people. And not only that, you get to, if you want, schedule a 30-minute call with me and I'll go over that business plan with you. Well, I had all kinds of medical professionals and professionals using that, and they still do. Month over month, we're still getting action off that evergreen webinar. It was a great lead source, right? It brought people in, it gave them something of value, helping them get a business plan, and it gave me an opportunity to talk with them. So I call that a win-win, right? Give and then you get, right? A number of those people have become clients. Some of them have been some of my most successful clients. And it's just so exhilarating to see. So yes, we did the webinars every month. We created that evergreen webinar content. We also, by the spring, started creating some of the systems manuals. Knew I wanted to get to it, but I just hadn't had time. And so we really started making that plan. Now, there was another one that jumped in front of that, and that was, and this is what I wanted to talk about, you guys, when you're building a business, you're always looking at the opportunities, right? This is part of like, when you celebrate, don't just go halfway. You got to celebrate, right? You got to go big. So I was talking with Brett Tremblay of Get Staffed Up. He and Enrique Fernandez have done an amazing job. If you guys don't already know about Get Staffed Up, you need to go type in Get Staffed Up or send an email to Freedom at Get Staffed Up. She will hook you up. But we were talking about how he was putting virtual staffers into businesses and they were having a hard time managing that person. And we specifically were talking about a marketing assistant, and I was like, I can help with that training. And so over the next 3 weeks, and Brett, was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm sure you can. And I was like, no, really, I'm going to do this. And so I built out the how to hire, onboard, and work with a marketing assistant, 3 hours of videos, an hour and 20 minutes of that are the marketing activities, item by item, showing you what's the, how to make a goal, what's the planning that goes into it, the execution, and most importantly, the tracking and reporting. And so we sold that. But you guys, kind of like lean startup, minimum viable product. You go in and you beta test it first. Build it so it's really good, and then ask 15 people to try it out for you at half off and give you feedback. Now, It sold out in 6 days, guys. 6 days. It was awesome. And everybody knew it was $1,500 half price. It sold out in 6 days. That was $22,500 of revenue in 6 days, right? Online courses can be so powerful. But then I had to follow up with every single one of them, get 10 to 15 minutes of feedback, and many of them gave me testimonials because they said it was awesome. But I really wanted to know, how can I make it better? How can I add more value to it? What can I do? What other things can I put into this package? And they gave me amazing suggestions. And that's what allowed me to then make it a really great product. And from there, I was able to then bump up the price to $3,000 and do the Facebook ads and the different ads. And now we're selling them constantly every month, right? You build the system, you build the product so that it's not needing you all the time. So that's been an amazing breakthrough. From there, we did our financial systems manual. And then our newest one that we did, along the way, a bunch of participants in a webinar talked me into selling my table of contents from my 6 key systems manuals. That was like an impromptu, when you got 8 people pinging your email telling you they want to buy it, you're like, ta-da, idea, right? So that night I compiled the 28-page document, made it into a PDF, and we started selling it the next day. So yes, guys, you take opportunities and you run with them. And sometimes they take you a few different directions. So I want to talk a little bit about a couple more key people on my team that have also been part of helping put together like our most recent package that we just sold this month. I see everybody. Oh, Marjorie had to leave. That's okay. Awesome, guys. Super excited. So the next step was hiring more great. Remember, through the spring, I had hired 3 coaches to join my team. And I had always believed in making sure we were reaching out to clients and that we were making sure that they're well taken care of. And the fact of the matter was, I didn't have time anymore. I was like training the new coaches, checking, making sure everything's good. I was continuing to crank. I was doing content production. So for those of you that know me, you know that on Tuesdays and Fridays are either VIP days or filming. And that's what allows me to get a bunch of videos filmed and content, build these new products. So those are like standing blocked off times on my calendar. Mondays and Thursday mornings from 6 a.m. till 10:30, admin time. I work with my executive assistant, my admin team, my marketing team, my video editor, and my bookkeeper every Thursday morning. We have our routines, guys. That gives me the allotment of time to work on those things. So as we went along, I knew that I wanted to hire a client happiness coordinator. And I actually had somebody in mind, Stacy, who was gonna come in but wouldn't be available until the fall. And then she called and said, I might be available earlier. And I was like, yay! And then a couple weeks later, she said she couldn't. At that point, I was already in the mode of, yes, I want this person now. And so I did the job description. I was about to post online. And one of my coaches said that Theo Fawn said he knew somebody and introduced us. And that's how Megan joined our team. She is amazing, does so much. And she was able to come in. She had all those years of experience with customer service, with working with other companies of different sizes, understanding that connecting and engaging your clients is just absolutely integral. And she was able to jump in. We did a bunch of the trainings together. As every training I did, I was recording and filming so that we could turn these into later trainings for our team. This is how we do this. This is how we send gifts. This is how we use send out cards. This is how our VIP referral program works. And I was working her through all these different elements that we had developed. And she just jumped right in, did a great job, actually helped created better spreadsheets, better forms. This is why you hire great people. because they're going to step in and they're going to help you up-level your own game. And she absolutely has done this. Many of my clients have talked to her. I've heard great things from her about her calls. So listen, guys, we're part of this whole journey is about building this team and engaging those clients to become raving fans. So some of you know me because I've coached with you or worked with you, and you know, if you don't follow what you commit to doing, I don't mess around. I'm going to send you a boot. You get on the call with me and give me excuses. I'm going to send you a gross of toilet paper, 144 rolls, with a note that says to wipe up your bullshit excuses. Like, I will send rulers. I will send gold stars. Oh, hey, guys. How many people love those gold stars in the client boxes? Yeah? Are your offices totally covered with gold stars now? Ha ha! Love those gold stars. They are everywhere now. Anyways, sorry everyone. So one of our clients actually videoed her opening the box and see the gold stars. You could see them going everywhere. It was awesome. I loved it. You know, nothing like a little surprise, a little bit of fun. So Megan, our client happiness coordinator, has like jumped in, and as we're doing it, I'm telling everybody about my client happiness coordinator. Someone said, Kristen, you should sell that package. And I said, what package? And they said, how to hire, onboard, and work with a client happiness coordinator, just like you did with the marketing assistant. A done for you, policies and procedures, scripts, templates, emails, all the kit and caboodle. And I said, that's a pretty good idea. And so guess what I did for the next 2 weeks? Built the whole thing. And really it wasn't that hard because I already had all this training. I had the onboarding checklist. I had the scorecard. I had all these materials. It was a matter of sitting down and filming and putting it all together. And my amazing admin team was able to, we actually switched over and started using Kajabi because we wanted to test a new platform. Little shout out to my admin technical team. I work with Sophie Zolman, virtual company, Sophie Zo, virtually there for you. I think the website is www.sophiezo.com. And she and Tiffany and Jan and Sarah, like they all have helped at different parts of my business. And Tiffany jumped in and did the Kajabi designing and put stuff together with Sophie. And it's been amazing. I mean, we put together that whole product in just a couple of weeks. Like build and build fast. And so you guys, we just sold that one out. We started selling it a week ago Monday and finished a week ago Saturday. So literally in 6 days, we sold the whole 15 betas, and I've sold like another 7 or 8 since then. So people love it. It's got a 50-page policies and procedures manual that has the scripts and the templates and the how-tos and the little videos that show how to. So, you know, you take what you're doing in your own business and make that part of what you sell. Make that part of what you help your clients with. Now, not every industry can do that. Maybe not dentists or chiropractors, but you can help other people's lives grow as well. Go the extra mile. Help them feel special. Help them feel connected. They will become raving fans, and they will be able to help you do so much more. So the last person on the hire team, there's Megan. I see her on there. Awesome. By the way, guys, you can go to, I will just type this in, uplevelyourbusinesssystems.com. And that will get you to all of our different packages that we offer. We have tons of systems manuals that are coming. So just throwing that out there for those of you that are like, maybe I need to check out that client happiness coordinator package, right? Boots do not fit well in cans. Laughing my ass off, Becky. That's hilarious. So listen, guys, the last person two last people that I've hired, a client engagement specialist. That's a salesperson. but someone that she's just doing a portion in the evenings, late afternoons, but she's helping me with a certain sector of my business. I don't need to have her do everything right now. Eventually, maybe she will, but she is absolutely incredible and takes so much strain off me. The other key hire is an executive assistant. And Marcella is only been on my team like a month or so, but so amazing in so many ways. So excited for her to be on the team. And so pop in the chat, you guys, like, what do you think I should do in September? This month, it's the sales systems manuals coming out. And we're going to do a financial controls workshop where we're going to do 4 hours of like feet to the fire, help you build your financial systems manual on August 22nd. But in September, you guys vote. What do you want? Should we do the how to hire, onboard, and work with an executive assistant? Or should we do how to hire, onboard, and work with a client engagement specialist, like a salesperson? So tell me what you think. We're still up in the air which one we're going to build. Whichever one we don't do, we'll do like in November, like a month and a half later. So lots of fun. But this is what's helped me build a business that's now doing $100,000 a month. You build packages, you build a coaching program, or I did. What I want to share with you is you build different products or services and you know very clearly how much each one is going to render, right? You make sure that when you build them, you build it so it gives amazing value, but is still profitable for the business. Right? That means you've got to be in the right zone for your pricing in the beginning and what you're putting in, the content you're putting in. And you've got to make sure you've got a good business plan, marketing plan, and an amazing team to execute. So you got to have those ideas at first. What products or services are you going to sell? How are you going to sell them, i.e. business plan, marketing plan, and then there's that execution. Absolutely, you got to put it together and make sure your financial controls are stable so all that money doesn't go out the door. So hopefully you guys have gotten a whole bunch out of this. I'm just going to check and see what kind of questions we've got. Awesome. I see. Yay. Valerie says executive assistant. Hey, Valerie. Glad that you're here with us. Becky is seeing... I dream of an EA right now with the Dream of Genie theme music. Maybe we could get Solo Hands Music to put something together for us. And yes, Marcella, love having you too. Awesome, guys. Yeah, keep commenting. Do you want how to hire, train, and work with an executive assistant or a client engagement specialist? That's what the decision is for September. Still not sure, looking for feedback. Let me know what you think. We always tune into what our clients want, and that's what helps us build the right product at the right time. So again, guys, thank you. I have been just absolutely blessed to have so many great people in my life, so many supporters that have been just excited to see me on this journey. Even if you haven't been a client, just jumping on, giving the social media, the likes, the comments, all these things that have helped us build it to where it is today. As you know, I'm trying to build a multi-million-dollar business, and so this is not the end. There'll be plenty more celebrations to come. But I want to thank all of you sincerely. You know me, I like to start on time, I like to end on time, so we're coming up on the end of our time. If you have any other questions for me, throw them in the chat. I was trying to go through and look at there's 147 comments. I might have missed a question in there. But also feel free to email me, Kristen@uplevelingyourbusiness.com. Reach out. Let's jump on a 30-minute call. I'm all about sharing this information because I know how much better life is on the other side. Build those systems as you build your business. It's what gives you your freedom. It's what allows you to have those opportunities. And the camera just clicked again. I don't know if we just clicked off again, guys. Haha. Maybe I'm still going, or maybe you could just hear me. I don't know. Awesome, you guys. Well, we're going to get the camera going one more time so I can do a final send-off. And hopefully, I don't know if I have video or not, but client appreciation. Awesome, guys. Well, I don't know if you can see me or not, but maybe I didn't lose video. I can't really tell. Awesome, guys. Listen, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there went the black screen. I see it now, but it should be back up here. There we go. All right. Thank you guys for being on this journey with me. Don't ever hesitate to reach out if you need help or if you know other business owners that need a kick in the pants, that need a little help building their business, friends, family members, colleagues. Do the introduction. You'll get bonus materials under our VIP program. So just email me. Thank you guys for all the love. It's been an amazing year. I can't wait for the next 12 months and to be back here again next year with our year 2 celebration. All right. Bye, everyone. Signing off.